Oh, great heavens!
I don't even know if y'all can see me, but hey, choppies. First video where I'm actually showing my face, which probably won't even get uploaded because I'm too scared. But this video is gonna be about, obviously, HEESUNG leaving. Oh fuck no, fuck me in the ass. No, I'm leaving. But this video is gonna be about HEESUNG. Whatever. This video is gonna be about if I think HEESUNG actually left ENHYPEN, or if I think that HEESUNG was fired. And before we get any further with this video, I just want to say that if he left, like, it's whatever. If he got fired, it's whatever. I'm still going to support him, and I think you guys should too, because you guys are talking about bringing him back. But if he didn't get fired and he actually left on his own and he doesn't want to go back, then I think you guys should just respect his decision to respect his decision to, like, take his career where it goes. Because if it's true that he wants to be a solo artist, which I will get into in this video, but if it's true that he just wants to be a solo artist, I don't think we should be, like, critical that he wants to do his own thing. So I'm just saying, in this video, no matter what conclusion I come to, I 100% am still going to support him, and I think you guys should too. Thank ya! Okay, so let's just get right into it. Do I think HEESUNG left the group, or do I think he was fired? This has been a question that has been floating around online, literally everywhere, since they have released the news that he will be leaving ENHYPEN. And the answer is not as clear as some people may think, because in the K-pop industry, their rumors start, and they start to spread, and when it's about an idol leaving a group, fans immediately start looking for someone to blame. The company, the idol, some hidden scandals, mistreatment allegations, anything they can do to get to the truth, okay? And so today, we're going to be breaking this down step by step. First, we're going to be talking about who is HEESUNG and why are people so heartbroken about him leaving ENHYPEN. Next, we're going to be talking about the company behind ENHYPEN, which people don't like, okay? And lastly, we're going to be talking about whether or not I think there's enough evidence to support if he was fired or if he left. But before we get into all of that, let's start with the basics. Now, let's talk about the first section. So this will be just a quick overview for anyone who's not familiar with HEESUNG. So Lee HEESUNG is professionally known as just HEESUNG. He's a 24-year-old K-pop idol from South Korea, and HEESUNG became widely known through the survival show I-dle, which aired in 2020, and the show was created to form the group that would eventually become ENHYPEN. So on the show, HEESUNG actually competed alongside 3 people that would go on to be his future group members. Those 3 people being Park Sung-hoon, which we have talked about him before, Jake Sim, and Kim Soon-ho. And I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Yeah. So before appearing on I-dle, HEESUNG actually already had 3 years and a month, I'm pretty sure, of experience as a trainee, which meant that he came into the competition with a lot more experience compared to the other contestants. And because of this, he quickly built a reputation on the show as an all-rounder, because he wasn't just good in one area. He could sing, he could dance, he could perform, and it was all at a really high level. So fans and other contestants often described him as the ace or the center of the group during performances. And honestly, that reputation definitely stuck with him after his debut. And just 5 months after appearing on I-dle, I'm sorry, why do I keep saying it like that? Just 5 months after appearing on I-dle, HEESUNG officially debuted with ENHYPEN, and the group quickly gained a large international fan base. So in terms of talent and popularity, HEESUNG has always been a pretty important member of the group. So now I just want to get on to this small section of, does he have any controversies? So while I was looking into possible reasons why someone might leave the group, the first thing people usually search for, obviously, scandals or major controversies that they've been involved in. And honestly, I couldn't find much. Granted, maybe that was because I didn't have a lot of time. I gave myself like a couple hours to find stuff. And also, I gave myself a couple hours to make the whole script. So, yeah. Anyways. But yeah, I couldn't really find much. So compared to a lot of other idols, HEESUNG's career should be fairly drama-free. There is one moment in 2025 that I found that sparked a bit of discussion online. So during the Walk the Line tour, a fan interaction occurred where a fan unexpectedly touched HEESUNG's face during an interaction. They were talking, they were doing whatever, I don't know. And this led to a discussion online about idol safety and personal boundaries, because situations like that can make idols uncomfortable. And even if the fan didn't intend any harm, which I don't believe is possible, because girl, why are you touching his face? Anyways, aside from moments like that, there aren't any real scandals, which makes the question, was he fired, even more confusing. Because from what I've been seeing, there's no real reason why he would have been fired. Unless he's like secretly dating somebody, which I don't even want to put that into the universe. Because if he is dating someone, good for him. But the fans are not going to take it lightly, okay? Okay, so to understand the situation better, we all have to talk about the company behind the group. And behind, most likely, like 50% of the decision. So, well, I hope it was 50-50. Anyways, B.A.P Lab is the label that manages ENHYPEN. And B.A.P Lab is a subsidiary, is a subsidiary, I'm just gonna say subsidiary, of HEESUNG Corporation, which is one of the biggest entertainment companies of Kpop. I've also made a video on them, so go watch my Big 3, which is actually a Big 4 series. Anyways, according to B.A.P Lab's official website, their mission statement is to, quote-unquote, provide fans with the best possible experience and contribute to the innovation of the music industry, building the foundation of a healthy relationship with our artists. Bullshit. Anyways, I'm saying bullshit as if I know that there's mistreatment, so I don't like this label right now. I'm very biased. They also talk a lot about expanding artists' intellectual property, meaning like the music, performances, branding, and other content that is connected to the artist. So on their recruitment page, B.A.P Labs also describes themselves as a startup style label that combines people from different industries like entertainment, media, branding, education, and even IT. So the goal, according to them, once again, you can go look at their official website, is to create new ideas and innovations for the future of K-pop. So when you actually look at their website, it's kind of bare bones. It's simple. They have two main artists who are ENHYPEN and I.dle, and they have, you can find their discographies and schedules, although sometimes the schedule page doesn't even load properly, which is not saying that I'm a weirdo who wants to see their schedules. But like, if it's a part of the website, it should probably work. It should probably load. But I guess maybe there's nothing going on right now. And funny enough, there's an audition section, okay? And I tried to sign up myself, but whenever I clicked on the application options, it literally didn't even stay selected. So the website experience itself isn't exactly impressive. But that might have been a thing with the computer I was using. I am going to actually go on my phone right now and see if the site is actually still doing the same thing. And if it is, you owe me $50. Dude, it fucking works now. I'm telling you, before when I tried this, it did not want to work, like, at all. At all. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, I look schizophrenic now because, oh my god. Like, I'm telling you, it was not working. Home, not apply. Right now, I'm looking to see. I'm not trying to. Oh my fucking god. No, I don't want this. I hate this stupid fucking website. Hold on, because I need to. Can you move, please? Thank you. Thank you. ENHYPEN. Let's look at ENHYPEN. Obviously. And let's look at the schedule. Okay, period. There's nothing on the schedule. But like I was saying, that could either be just that there's nothing going on, or that they need to fix their site. Hey, here is the end of the video where I tell you guys, do I think that HEESUNG left? Or do I think that he was fired? It's never that serious. Anyway. Okay, so this is the big question. Based on everything that I was able to find, which may not have been as much as you guys would have liked me to try to find, but I think that there isn't any clear evidence that he was fired. And usually when I.dle is fired or removed from a group, there is a major scandal, like a contract violation or an official company statement explaining the situation. But in this case, there doesn't seem to be anything like that. So personally, my personal opinion, okay, I don't think that he was fired. I think that he just left. And I do think it's possible that anything happened. Maybe he was fired quietly. But I do genuinely think that he chose to leave on his own terms. And this could have happened for a multitude of reasons. One, wanted to focus on solo projects. Wanted to take a break from the industry. Contract decisions behind the scenes. It could have been that ENHYPEN all wanted to renew their contracts, and HEESUNG was like, I don't know if I want to renew mine. Or simply personal reasons that we may never know about, and we don't need to know about because it's none of our business. In K-pop, that's way more common than you think. Stop texting me, bro. I'm going to block you. In K-pop, that's way more common than you think, and not every departure has to be some dramatic telenovela. Okay, it can be just a person wanting to move on from being a K-pop idol. And sometimes things happen quietly behind the scenes, and sometimes they don't. In this case, I think he just needed a break, or just wanted to go down his own route. And of course, without an official statement explaining everything, a lot of this is still speculation. I have to tell you guys that before you start saying that I am like, oh, you're wrong. That's not what happened. None of us know what happened. So let's not do that, babe. Because we can go bound for bound. We can go inference. Sorry. That was disgusting. I wouldn't swear for myself for that. Anyways, but from what we can see publicly, I don't think there's any strong evidence pointing to him being fired. I genuinely think, once again, that he just wanted to get a break or be away from the industry. And as people keep saying that they think it was because of tension in that group, which, from our perspective, they seem like such good friends. The only thing that convinced me that it was tension in the group is if he comes out himself and says something like that. I wouldn't even believe it if it was the company that said, oh, there have been, like, internal tension, because they just all seem like a really amazing group to be around, and I can't. Anyways, so at the end of the day, the situation surrounding HEESUNG feels like, obviously, it still feels unclear, and a lot of the conversation online seems to be more based on rumors than actual information. And until something official is confirmed, the most responsible thing we can do as fans, okay, is avoid spreading misinformation. And remember that idols are real people dealing with real decisions behind the scenes, because sometimes the truth isn't nearly as dramatic as the internet wants it to be. And if you guys don't start commenting about how I'm chopped, then I definitely will be posting my Bruno Mars vlog, because I'm really excited. I want to go into posting more vlogs. So tell me how you guys like this video. Tell me your opinion. Do you think that HEESUNG left, or do you think that HEESUNG was fired? Jeez. This is a safe space for anyone who thinks anything. If you disagree with me, that's fine. If you think that he was fired, just go ahead and explain why. It's never that serious. Have a good day, night, whatever. Yeah. Bye, choppies.